Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Polly's Pretties. This is our Saturday Night Live. Let me type my welcomes in, and I'll show you what we're about to get up to. Okay. So tonight, we're going to take one file folder, cut in half, two digital images, and we're going to make some oval-sized large tags. And these are going to be a little different. So what I'm going to do is bring you down to the desk, and we will go ahead and get our tags and images and everything the way they need to be. So here we go, down, 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 all the way. All right, so the image I'm going to use tonight is the same image for both tags. We've got our little mouse sitting on a Christmas present. Now, for this, I wanted them even stronger than just the cardstock. So I'm going to take a file folder, cut in half, and this is going to be my tag base. Is this going to be the color I leave it? No. We're going to play. But I wanted to get the base even ready. So let us go ahead and work with the file folders a bit. And I'm sorry if my desk is a bit messy. I'm still working through my Temu haul that I got for my birthday. So there's everything, and his brother on my desk, really. So please bear with me with that. Alrighty, we'll get rid of this piece because we're not going to use it. It is no good to us. Now, okay. That one we're going to set aside. We're going to get our other one up here. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to get rid of this edge because it's no good to us. We can't use it. Oh, well, it didn't. Did it? No, it didn't cut all the way. All right. I thought it did, but I guess not. All righty. It should definitely that time. So we have that out of the way. Now, on this one, you're going to have 3 ridges here. So we're going to go ahead and take those off. One side is definitely bigger than the other because of the ridges when you do it this way. That is okay, though. We don't want those ridges in our tag. So go ahead and get that out of the way. And those two can now set aside for a minute. Okay. So we have those. They're off to the side here now. We're going to take our 2 digi images. We're going to go ahead and we're going to color these in however you would like. You can use colored pencils, markers, crayons, whatever it is that fulfills your heart's desire to do so. I think for me, I think I'm going to do a bit of a mix, is what I think. I think so anyway. I think I'm going to go ahead and color this mouse, maybe, why, with a alcohol marker. So we're going to go ahead and start him. And I'm going to pray he won't be too dark as he dries. Now these are going to be, as I said, oversized, very much so extra large tags. So, and you don't have to use the same image. If you have a digital image you like, use it. I'm using this one because I thought it was rather cute. Anyway, when you're using your markers, just be careful of what you have under it because some markers will bleed through, some won't. So, and I am using a cardstock that you can run through your printer. So even mine can still bleed through, but mine's a little bit less likely because I do have a heavier weight cardstock. So we're just going to color all of our mouse. And then we'll come back and get everything else once we've got our mouse done. When you do these, the best way to think about it is large, good for multitude of projects, and definitely you could shape them if you have bigger dies. You don't have to keep them basic. You could if you like. These are, like I said, going to be large images which go on large tags. We almost have our first little mouse colored in. There we are. And like I said, even mine still comes through a little bit. It's not as rough, but it is still there nonetheless. Now if I can get this closed, some of these markers are something else, just to say. Now I'm going to bring in a pinkish color to do the inside of the ears. Brownie, quit, please. All right, so there's our mouse. Now, that being done, I'm going to move him aside and we're going to bring in this mouse because we're going to color it different. So with this mouse, I'm going to go to crayons, twist up crayons, and we're going to use those. Why? Because I think it would be interesting to see the difference. I'm hoping, yeah, I think so. All right. Yes, good. All right. Now I am still going to use the same kind of colors. That way you can definitely see a difference. I want to get the grayish color in on the body. And we're just going to work filling in all the parts of the body, yeah. I'm going to be making tags, oversized, very large tags.
Did you do your other big haul video? Show these and stuff, did you?
I did the team, yeah, I told you that the other day.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're slowly getting our mouse filled in, which is a big plus. And it will allow you to see just the difference between the marker and the crayon. Because these are twist up crayons. They're not twist up colored pencils. These are actually the crayons. Hence why I decided to also use the same image. That way it shows all the differences that the two give. And that's totally okay with me. All right, so there's the grayish part of our mouse. Now I'm going to come in and I'm going to do the pink in his ears. All right, there we go. And then we can move on this guy on further. The other one we're going to let dry a little bit, like I said. So let me find my red that I want, because I want to give my little buddy here a little red hat here. He's a Christmas mouse. We might as well do him up. There we are. And then we're going to come down here. And we are going to color in his scarf. Like so. And then I'm going to turn it like this so I can get to the bow here, because this is bow and this is bow and this is bow wrapping. So we're going to come in. We're going to color in the bow on the packaging. Give it some color here and here. Of course, over here. All right, and then we're going to come back to the big bow here. Okay. All right, so there's the red we're going to put on that. Green, green, green. Let me see. I think I'll use that one. Okay, so the rest of the package here is going to be a green color. So I'm just going to come in light. Okay. We're starting to get some color to this one, which is good. All right, so there's our mouse with a crown. We're going to move him aside again. Now bringing back Mr. Mouse. I was not done with the crown. And I'm going to move my crowns away so that they're not in the way. Now, I said we'd be doing these similar, so we will. Let me pull down my box of markers. Well, a box. Move them over here. Alrighty, here's our red. They are. Alright, we're slowly getting this one colored in. Oh, I'm picking up ghosts and don't want to. Alright, I'm going to come down and I'm going to color in the ribbon and the bow. Just a minute. Thank you. You're welcome. Now we'll finish filling in our ribbon. Okay. There's our ribbon. Now we're going to come over and get our bow. getting this part done. And there's the red one in that. Now we're going to get a little bit of green. The ones with marker, as well as any other medium, can take a little bit to fill in, but it'll be worth it. All right, we are getting this now. Again, if you're just coming into the live stream tonight, this is a digital image I have that I printed out. And we've colored one with twist up crayons, and we're coloring this one with marker. Then we're going to take time tonight and turn them into oversized large tags. You can tell I have not colored seriously. Because my hands are cramping with this. All right, and there is that image. Now we can put away our markers. And that will get them out of our way. Okay, there we are. Now, for the next step, as you see, they look very different, the two mice. We are going to actually sit and fussy cut them out. When I find my cutters that have went MIA. All right, so we're going to cut out this one first, which was done with marker. There we are. Okay, and this is all savable to work with other ways. So move it over here. And then we'll go to the fussy cutting. Or get in nice and close. Okay. We're slowly getting around this one. Okay. We are slowly getting worked around here. Oh, here we go. Oh, we're getting there. A little tip, if you don't like big tags, this probably isn't one you want to attempt because it is going to be big. Me, I don't mind if they're big, small, medium. There we go. Boy, that tail's going to be something else to work with. Alrighty, there's our first one cut out. Not bad. The tail is going to be a little bit of a strange thing to work with, but we'll deal with it. All right, there we are. And that takes care of that. We're going to finish fussy cutting this out, getting in there as close as we want to. And then we can work with the base of our tag since these are going to be so large. And I turn my paper to the direction that needs cut. I think it makes it a little bit easier. Okay. We're getting there. Like I said, it's going to be a big tag because I'm going to finish going around this side just like I did the other one. But we've got a lot of work yet before this is a tag. Don't be afraid to speak if you're here watching. We don't bite. We've almost gotten around. We're just a little longer to go. And then we can begin sizing our tags and figuring out how we want them to look. Obviously, they will have the same image colored differently, but I don't think we're going to do anything else the same with them. There we go. Now I can get all that extra out of there. And here is our finished image. The tails are going to be a little weird for now, but that's all right. We'll figure those out. Okay, now, as I said before, I do want to use a file folder. I'm not going to make it the exact size of our image. I want to make it slightly bigger. So, that being said, I'm actually thinking I may want my chopper back out here so that I can kind of get a better feel for where I want this to. Okay, we can move that. Now let me see, did I want to take any off this way? Because I may not. No, I think we'll leave it. So, okay. That's going to be at least the basic part of it. And then we're going to do the same thing with this other one. They will not be staying this yellow background color though, yellowish, whatever you want to call that. Okay, this one we may need to cut down some because it was bigger to start with than the other one because it didn't have the ridges in it. So I am going to cut a little bit off the side. All right. Now, as far as basic shape, they are basic and they are shaped. Now, that could change based upon what I decide to look at here. Okay, so we have these two. And we've got our file folder background piece. Pardon me just a minute. If I can get my drink open so I wet my whistle. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Now, let's see. Christmassy type papers. Hang on. Now I have a few here. Oh, not that. Eek. Okay, what else? I don't know if that much up there. Good. Oh boy. Well, I think we're going to try this one on there. Unless I find something I particularly like better as I'm going through. That doesn't look like that will be the case. I wonder if I could use this in the background of this. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I think I just found our background colors. Okay, whew, it's warm. It's warm, it's warm. Okay, it says 79 here, but I'm telling you what, I bet it's warmer than that. Okay. Now we're going to chop. Let me get the actual little chopper out. And we will chop, chop, chop. At least I hope. Okay, so we'll go, I think, this way first. Oh boy, maybe we won't. We won't. I'm gonna slide this down here so it can pair up with that. And right there. All right. Oh. Okay, so there's that. I just got to put that together. And then let me grab this other set. We will get there. These are going to be, like I said, very large, so don't be afraid of the size, because they're going to be really large. They're not going to be the normal tag size, not by any means. Okay. Now we can begin the basic assembly, which tonight I can be a little quicker with the basic assembly because I do have double-sided tape again. So what we will do is go down here into our lovely little hidey hole. We're going to get our larger size double-sided tape, and we're going to go to work. And I'm going to try to get it kind of close to the edges, not off the edge, I hope, but close, so that way it stays on our main tag piece. Okay.
Yep.
And we will carefully place our covering piece down. The back, it won't matter, but the front does. And then you can turn it over and kind of see if there's any place that's hanging off a little bit that you may not want. You can get a decorative scissor, you can get a shear, you can get whatever it is you like. And we are going to cut the edge. Give it a little snip snip. There's one. Okay, and then we're going to come up and we're going to give it decorative corners as well. Even if it gets stuck in the decorative scissor, which sometimes will happen. They are just scissors. Then, so you have the same kind of cut. You want to flip it and do the same thing on the other side and pray that you got it even. I don't think I did. There we go. That's a little better. All right. Then you just get rid of this. All right. What?
I have one cola.
How many's there?
Let me go check.
All right. So here's our basic tag now. We're going to go ahead and put our hole punch through so that we have our top piece. I like to come down a little bit. So there we are. There you go. There's your basic tag shape for the bigger tag. You could use any shape you wanted. That's just the shape that I have chosen. I don't have dies that big to quite make that shape.
Technically, you would still have 3 counting that one. So if I take
So
one,
there'd
you
be
would
2.
still. Yeah, there'd be 2. But technically, you can, since that one's still full, you can count that as 3.
I guess you could have one, but make it last.
I will. But mommy, another reason why I'm asking is I'm trying to make those pouch powder last too. Because if I lose those, then nothing. Then just plain water.
Okay. There we go. Now we're going to put this part of our tag down. Okay, now we're going to bring this back over. We're going to place our mouse. And I am just putting a little bit of pressure to make sure that any place that has double-sided sticky tape actually sticks. So there we are. We have quite a cute little mouse sitting there right now. Now this guy's not done, but this is a good start. Now we're going to start our second one, which is over here. Now I'm just peeling the double-sided tape lining off of the back so that we can go ahead and get ready to put these together. So okay. We're pressing it down. Just double checking things. I'm not going to use the same shaped scissors because I would like mine to be different. Okay. There we go. And this one, I'm going to go up the side of the tag too. There's two. And three. We can get this bit out of the way. And then, of course, we need to do our top. And then over there, do that. There is our tag base. Now we need to put our hole in the center at the top. Okay, there's that. Now, I'm going to move a couple things maybe and see about something here for this. First, I'm going to put away some scraps because they're sitting here kind of in the way. I won't need them. Alrighty, there we go. Scraps away. Now, let me see if, one, I can find the ribbon I want. Oh, I did. I found the lace too. Okay. I think those are going to be the ones. So we'll set that up there for a minute. I'm going to unwind this a smidge. And we'll go from there to there. Okay. We're going to go ahead and move that and put it back. I'm going to flip this over. We're going to use double-sided tape. I'm using my wider double-sided tape to do this because I want to make sure that this stays in place when I put it down. All right, now we're getting there. Okay. Little double-sided tape to just add that on there. Give it a little bit of trim. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut a hanging cord to put on this other one. Okay. All right, so there's our loop for our tag on that one. Alrighty. Now let's get our tape on the back of this so we can put this image down. Okay. Alrighty. We're going to take our mouse and place it like so, making sure to press down anywhere where there's double stick tape. Now, we're also going to get a tie cut for this one. Okay. There we are. Okay, so there's our tie for the second. So they both have the same tie, same image, colored different background paper, and a little bit different design so far. Now we are not done. We're still working. However, I am going to put my double-sided tape away. Sorry about that rattling. Okay. There's that. Now, which direction do I want to go next? I think. I think. Okay, come on. Oh, I love it when I can't get a hold of something I want. Okay. I think, I think I'm not going to do that. I forgot. I think they're somewhere different. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, we'll do this. Okay, come on down. All right. So we're going to slide these this way a minute. Okay. Now we can go to work. Yeah. So let us see what we have. I think. Excuse me, pardon me, I'm sorry. Okay. I know what that was. Okay. Well, we're going to go this way. Okay. So we're going to take these little green gems, and I think we're going to use them on this one over here, maybe. When I figure out where I put my... Okay. Move that a smidgen. Let me get this heading down the right way. It does take just a minute or so. Okay. I'm going to definitely go in there. And one here. And these are just very cuteness effect. And then I think over here where the tail is, one, I'm going to take my wet glue, which will take a little bit of drying time. And just go put a dab of the wet glue along the tail. Just to kind of put it in place here. That holds the tail down and in place. And then, if I don't stab myself with that stinking pen. There we go. Okay. And just for grins, we're going to add a gem. Right there. Because I think it looks pretty there on the bow. And that is that tag done. I'm not going to add anything else to it. I like it the way it is. But it's a nice large tag that you could put a message on if you're sending a package further away. We're going to set it up here and let it dry. And now we're going to come over to this one. And before I start doing any gemming on this, I'm going to go ahead and do the tail just to get it laid down out of the way. Okay. There we are. That tail is laid down now. With this one, however, we're not using those green gems. We're going to use red heart gems. Hearts are anytime, so yes, yes. We're just putting the gems opposite areas and opposite amounts, kind of, to make them a little different. And then there we are. And I think the difference in the gems and stuff helps bring the colors and the tags out, which makes them look a little bit better. Let me get my pen back in my little bottle here. Pop that off to the side and get out of the way. And I'll move this gem box so you can see something. Roll, and tag topper plays a different role there, the little tassel part. And then, of course, like I said, you could write on the back, you could put a message, you could just put to and from, however you want to do it. But these are larger, so that if you're sending something further away and need to put a message there for someone, you could. But I think they turned out quite cute tonight, and I think that they were very fun to make. And you could do this with any image, any paper, any gems. I hope you all enjoyed these. I really do. And I hope that it made you maybe want to create some of your own. I have thanked you a few times today, but I want to thank you again for spending a bit of your day with me, or in this case, a bit of your evening. I greatly appreciate it. It is very much wanted. And please remember, my friends, you are beautiful, you are amazing, and you are loved. Someone tells you different, it's false. Please pay it forward when you can. You don't know when you might need it back. Please be kind. Be nice. It doesn't hurt. It could make someone's day better. Stay safe. The world's crazy. Let's not make it worse. Hug your loved ones. It's good for them. It's good for you. It's medically proven. Till next time, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to talk to you again soon. Bye-bye. Rory, it sounds like